Hey everybody, what is going on? Serial of a Job here, and today I'm playing Entropia Universe. If you didn't catch that, I accidentally dropped the probe right there in the beginning, full disclosure. But yeah, what I'm going to be doing today is a 25 PED mining run on Arkadia. We're going to be going to one of these areas out here. I'm thinking somewhere I haven't tried before. Let's go way up north. Let's go way up north and see if we can't find some cool ores and end matter. So I'm going to head up there. And we're just going to see how the loot is. I've been trying it down here in that desert quadrant, and I'm not having too much luck. So we're going to try going north, see if we can't get some good loot. We're going to talk about that loot, but first things first, I'll show you guys my inventory. So you can see right here that fat stack of probes with one missing because I accidentally dropped it. We're not going to talk about that. And you got this all cleared out. So yeah, everything's good to go. What do we have here? All right, we got some low-level prospectors, but I'm just going to... actually, I'm going to head north. I wanted to head north anyways. So yeah, what we're going to be talking about today is a few things. I've got to, I guess, not matters of business, but like there's something that's owed by me. So I want to do that first. So first things first, right, with Patreon. That's what I'm going to be talking about today, the Patreon I set up and some of the details behind that. But first things first, one of you guys was nice enough to drop a Patreon donation to me, and the first sort of level on Patreon is that you get a shout out. They didn't even realize that. Like, a lot of you guys, actually, so far, like, everybody I've got in touch with about this, like, they were just donating to help me out. They didn't really care about the rewards or anything like that. But I'm always like, I try and push people to actually use it, because it's like, well, you know, it's there for a reason. Like, that's how it's supposed to work, right? Like, a lot of the time, that's just how it is. I don't want to be someone who's seen as, like, promising something and then just, you know, not going through with it. So I was like, all right, is there anything, like, you want to shout out? And we're going back and forth, and eventually they're just like, yeah, like, I do have a YouTube channel. Like, I just donated because you're, you know, you help me out. Like, you know, it's motivational to see that you're doing good, and then Entropia Universe is sort of a way to go. So I'm like, all right, let's do the YouTube channel. So yeah, shout out to the YouTube channel Scotty_C93. So just to spell that out for you, it would be SCO. We got a claim there. SCOTTY_C93. And I'm going to put a link down below in the description. So he has some cool videos. I actually checked it out. I subscribed. He's got just 29 subscribers right now. But, you know, everybody's got to start somewhere. And you got some Let's Plays on there. And you've got a lot of, like, Entropia Universe stuff. So it's sort of the same feeling as my channel. You get a good deal of Entropia Universe content. But you get some bonus stuff along with it. And the cool thing is, like, he puts out some longer form content, and he does it pretty reliably. Like, it looks like there's almost one Entropia Universe video a day. So for those guys who are looking for a little bit more content, or who don't, because I know some of you guys don't like the fact that I'm doing Star Citizen and some other games now, because, you know, you want to watch Entropia Universe videos. You don't want to watch Serial Overdrive. You want to watch Entropia Universe. Well, he's got that stuff on there. So, yeah, definitely go check it out. It's a decent channel. Like, it's pretty good. Obviously, like, starting off, there's just, like, audio and stuff like that needs to get worked out. But seems like he's gotten pretty good with this stuff already. So definitely check it out. Give him some support, because, you know, there's not enough people in the Entropia Universe YouTube game, I guess, right? It's such a small community. So it's cool to support that community, I think. But, yeah, all right. So I guess moving on, what I wanted to talk about, also, one of the things I wanted to talk about is, like, the Patreon levels, and just because of, like, the tier he's at, he's going to, like, Scotty_C93, he's going to be playing some Entropia with me at some point here, so stay tuned for that video, because sometimes it's cool. I don't know, like, you can pick either person, right? You leave the audio running on one of the videos, and you can see both the people, and, like, how they're reacting, how they're hunting, everything like that. So it's sort of cool to see, I think. So I think that might be something that a lot of you guys would like to do, or that you guys would enjoy. Like, while you're watching my video, have his video up, or while you're watching his video, have my video up. Play them, like, sync them up a little bit, and then could be cool. I think he's gonna upload it. I'm not 100% sure, so, like, I don't know if it's gonna be recorded or not. But if it is, like, it'll probably be in the title. Anyways, yeah, what I wanted to talk about today is just Patreon and sort of how that's working out, because I know a few people had questions and stuff like that. They're wondering, like, all right, is this, like, what's the whole deal behind it, right? Ooh, we're being attacked by this dude here. He's only level 9. He's doing quite a bit of damage for a level 9 mob. He's gonna kill me, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I'm not gonna bother healing up. Do we get it all? Come on now, come on. Oh, no. I was really hoping we get it so I don't have to run back out, but it looks like I am. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's try and... Do I have a... I should have a TP chip there. There we go. We're just going to jump in and start mining. But yeah, the way the Patreon works is basically there's different levels of the Patreon. Some of them are jokes, like obviously. But the main thing is, and I'm not going to tell you guys like the exact numbers yet because... Oh, maybe we did get it. No, did we? No. What is this? Oh yeah. I'm like looking at these Arcadian passports, like why do I have that? Now I know. Anyways. Oops. Anyways, the way that Patreon's going to work is there's going to be a few different tiers. So anyone can donate anything they want, obviously. That's how Patreon works. If you donate anything over, I think it's like $5, and I'm going to play with these tier numbers, like these numbers too, because I realize like this is all sort of a work in progress. It's all new to me, so I don't know what, like, where the value in anything lies, or where the value as far as like the work I'd have to do lies. But yeah, if you put in $5, I'm more than willing to shout out whatever message you have, as long as it's decent, as long as it's nothing ridiculous. Like use your best judgment here. If it's something you don't want to say to your mom or something like that, like I probably don't want to say it either, so like that's not gonna fly. But yeah, if you get any message, any like sort of thing that you want shouted out, feel free to hit that donation level and I'll do it, and it'll be like it can be a monthly thing. It's sort of like an advertisement, but not quite an advertisement. It's more like a shout out to you. I don't know. I mean, at some point that's going to have to change, obviously. But like right now, just, shout out to whatever you want. If you've got some product you want me to shout out, fine. But more like, so-and-so on YouTube or so-and-so, whatever. But I don't know. I thought it's just like a sort of low-level thing, but you can make it into my videos, which is sort of cool if you want to say a message. Then after that, I think there's like a $10 or $15, and basically that's like, oh yeah, we're gonna play Entropia Universe together. You do, maybe it's like $10 for Entropia Universe, $15 if you want to play another game, and then it's like 25 or 50. There's some number where it's basically like you can dictate the game we play. And I want to explain that one specifically, right? Because you're looking at it and you're like, really, like $10, fine, like play a game together. That's, like I'm taking some time, like I don't know, it's something, right? Like you get a little bit more of a connection with me, and it's sort of guaranteed. It's not like you're just on Discord waiting for me to say, hey, let's do a hunt, and if it works out, it works out. But this is like, okay, we're gonna actually set a time and like make this happen. And then the reason I've got that number so high for like just play any game with me is because the way I've got that structured, and I don't even know if I'm describing this right, but it's like $100 and we can play any game you want. Within reason, of course. Like, if you make the most expensive app in the world and you want to play that game with me, like, that's not going to fly. But the reason the number is so high is because the thought behind that was, like, you can pick the game that we play. So, up until that level, like, we can play a game together, but the game has to be a game that I own. Once you get above that, like, $100 donation threshold, which... I mean, that's a high number. I'm not expecting anyone to hit it, but the reason I set it that high, and that's what I'm trying to explain, so it doesn't seem like I'm just a greedy asshole. The reason I set it so high is because that's just any game that you want, right? Like, if you really want to introduce me to, I don't know, Euro Truck Simulator, and you want to play that together, because I don't know if that's multiplayer or not, to be honest. I've never played that game, and I don't own that game, right? If you want to play that with me, let's say you put in the $100, then I'll use the money you donated to buy the game, and then we can go play it together. And the reason it's so high is because I'm not guaranteed to have the game, so obviously there's that buying cost, and I don't know if I'm going to like the game. Obviously, like, you could have an amazing pick. You could be like, hey, let's play Cyberpunk 2077 together, and I'm planning on buying that game, right? So it's like, oh yeah, of course, like, I'm going to buy that game, but maybe you want to play, like, My Little Pony, 2.0, or whatever it is, right? Like, I'm never going to play that game after we get done with it, because I really don't have any interest in My Little Pony. Nothing against you if you do, it's just not my thing. And, yeah, like, that's just, it's sort of, it's not money, it is money wasted, I guess, right? Like, it's money that I'm not going to be getting back. It's money I'm not going to be using, so it's like, well, that's why you're paying more, because you get to pick the game. If you want to do that, you can do it. I don't think it's, I'm not saying that it's worth it, like, I'm not going to tell any of you guys, like, hey, it's definitely worth $10 to play a video game with me. I'm not that good at gaming. I'm not going to get you, like, a win in Fortnite, if that's what you're thinking. This isn't going to be like you're playing with Ninja or someone. But, you know, it's something that I can give back, I guess, right? Like, I don't want to just say, like, give me money. I'm trying to make it like, okay, like, if you help me out, I can do this for you. Just to show, I don't know, show some sort of respect or something like that. I don't know. We'll see, and I'm going to play with the pricing, too. One of the reasons that the pricing is, like, a little bit higher now is because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't something ridiculous. Like, hey, if you donate $1, you can play with me. And then, you know, 30 people donate, and they all want to just go, like, sweat in Entropia Universe with me, which, that's fine. But, you know, like, I don't know. I've got to figure out the price points still, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Because I want to make sure that I have time to come through with whatever I've promised that I'm going to do. And at the same time, I want to make sure that you guys get, like, a good experience. It's not going to be like we just meet up in Entropia Universe and that's that. It's going to be like, hey, we meet up in Entropia Universe. We're going to do a hunt. We're going to have some fun. Hopefully, we're going to get some good loot. Like, you're going to get the full experience. And I want to make sure that's high enough that it's not like I've got to do, like, one person a day or something ridiculous where I'm just going to get burned out about it. I honestly don't think that there'd be one person a day, even if it was like a $1 donation limit. But, you know, again, I think you guys see where I'm coming from. So that's sort of how the Patreon's going to be structured. I'm going to add stuff like that and all that. As a joke, I said if you donate $10,000, I'll give you a high five. Yeah, like, that's a joke. FYI, I think some people honestly thought I was serious because I had someone message me and be like, really? You think it's worth it? And I'm like, no, like, of course I don't think it's worth it. Like, I'm not so high on myself that I think a high five for me is worth $10,000. It's just a joke, right? I'm not going to say that I'm like, you know, $5 donation, I'll give you a high five, because then like, I don't know. I don't want to make like a joke tier that people are actually going to hit. I want to make a joke tier that like nobody's going to get to. So yeah, that's the deal behind that. And yes, that is, if you do donate $10,000, I'll legitimately give you a high five. Like, I don't know. But yeah, it is a complete joke. I don't expect anybody to do that. Yeah, so that's sort of where we stand, I guess. Not much else to say. I just sort of wanted to go over the Patreon and discuss it. There's been a few people too who, like, throughout the past like couple years have always been talking about it too. They're like, oh yeah, you need to get a Patreon. You need to get a Patreon. So if you're one of those people, I guess you can try and put your money where your mouth is now if you really want to. If you don't, no hard feelings. I'm not too hung up on any of that stuff. And it looks like we're drawn to an end here. I was running out of stuff to say. I was just completely lost there. I've got to get... Ooh. Alright, we got a claim here. Let's pull that up and then get going. Yeah, I've got to get used to it again. It's sort of like, it's hard to jump back into it, especially with Entropia Universe, because I don't feel like that much has happened here. Like, there's summer mayhem going on and a few things like that, but I don't feel like there's like a huge thing to talk about. I've been gone for a month, and I'm like, I want to start off with some cool topic, and it's like, all right, are deed payouts higher? Like, no, they're actually a little bit lower, a little bit higher some days, like, so they're pretty average. And it's like, all right, like, is there a new planet? No. New land, new mob, like, there's nothing new except for this. There's a Mulman event going on right now. I believe that's on Calypso. There's also, like, Summer Mayhem, but that's all pretty standard. Like, that's all pretty, like, cookie cutter. I almost hate to give it attention because it's like Mind Arc does the same thing and they get a huge boost in revenue from it. And, like, they're not even unique, so I'm sort of like, I haven't checked it out yet, but I know every Mayhem, it's like Halloween Mayhem, Christmas Mayhem, they're all sort of very similar. And I don't know, that just rubs me the wrong way. It's like you're getting a huge boost in income and you're not really doing anything different. And now with Fen tokens, they're not even like unique items. So because I used to like it when you get like if you won, you get like a Christmas sweater or something cool like that. And now it's just like you get I feel like you just get some tokens. Like that doesn't, I don't know, it feels like an arcade or something. I don't know. It's just one of those things, like I wish there was a little bit more effort put into it. Because it doesn't feel unique to me. I don't know. That's probably my own thing. Like, probably most of you guys love it. And most people do love the Mayhem events. I've probably just been around so long that it's just normal to me. And I'm like a cranky old guy at this point. Anyways, let's see where we're at here. So we went out with 25 PEDs. And we're coming back with some decent stones here. But nothing crazy it's looking like. This is going to be the deciding factor. We're not going to hit it. So we lost about 3 PEDs. As far as markup goes, are these worth anything? No, not really. None of this stuff has like a huge markup on it. Some of the stuff used to have a huge markup on it, but right now none of it has a huge markup. So we're probably looking at straight up like 2.5 PED loss, probably. Maybe a little bit more, because I'm not seeing anything that's gonna make me back. But yeah, we're probably looking at like a 2.5 PED loss or 10% loss, which isn't too bad, but it's not too amazing. So it is what it is. It's another run after I got back that nothing happened or nothing crazy happened. But that's how it goes with Entropia Universe. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna try and get some more topics. I'm gonna try and get back into the swing of things. It's a little bit hard, so thanks for sitting through this one, even if it was a little dodgy, a little unexplained, a little rambling. But yeah, I do appreciate it. And check out Scotty_C93. The link's going to be down below in the description. He does do some Entropia Universe videos, and his videos probably have better commentary than this one. So, yeah, hopefully you guys like him. Anyways, until next time, peace.